Hello ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, and welcome back for the second episode of Splinter Cell Classics. As announced in the first episode, this time we are going to be playing a classic mission from Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow. Which one, you ask? Well, in my opinion, not only is it one of the most memorable missions in this particular installment of the series, it's actually one of the most unique levels in this entire stealth game franchise. To keep the intro of the video short, this is the famous train mission of Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow. Enjoy.
What do you think?
The world is small, nasty, and complicated, and everybody dies alone.
What do you think about Norman Soth?
He's small, nasty, and complicated. I guess how he'll die is up to him.
I don't think Soth even knows whether or not he's still working for the CIA.
I'm a good judge of character.
That must be why we get along so well.
The world is small, nasty, and complicated, and everybody dies alone. Not only is that one of my most favorite quotes of the entire Splinter Cell franchise, it's actually one of those quotes that sort of grew on me because every time I feel kind of dark or depressed, I always seem to remember it. Now, speaking of getting dark, one of the things that I love the most about this particular level is that there is a lot of darkness. So it's dark. It's definitely the complete opposite of nasty. Is it complicated? Not unless you make it complicated. The level is pretty straightforward and linear, even though it gives the illusion that it is a multi-optional level. And it creates that illusion thanks to the amazing level design, which was simply genius for the time. First, you're moving on top of the train, then at this particular moment we are inside the train. In a few seconds we are going to be moving on the bottom of the train, so we're going to be outside, then we're going to go in again, then we're going to move on the side of the train again. You're just using all the space that is available to you. And because of all this maneuvering, you sort of get the idea that you're independently choosing these alternative paths, but you're actually not, because the game is making you take them. There's actually only one part of this level where you can independently choose which route you're going to take, and that's going to be in just a few moments when we are going to be able to choose to go through the wagon or by the side of the wagon. And of course we're going to go outside the wagon because it's just way cooler, and it is just the defining moment of this level.
Another complication for you. Found the credit cards our man Poindexter, aka Soth, used to buy the train tickets.
What's the complication?
2 seats in coach. Looks like you have at least 2 terrorists mixed in with the civvies in the cheap seats.
But you're dealing with tight quarters. I wouldn't risk anything lethal. You don't have the room to maneuver if there are complications.
Believe it or not, I actually find it easier to go through the wagon than going outside of the train right now. All you have to do is wait for them to go to sleep, turn off the lights, and then stick to the shadows. But why? Why would we want to do that when we can do this? It is just a defining moment, not only of Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow. In my opinion, it is one of the most defining moments of the entire series. Now, going outside of the train is straightforward, and it may seem like there is no way you can screw up, but you actually do have to use your brain a bit here. Now, with this guy it's pretty simple. All you have to do is wait for him to turn, and then you can be on your way. Now that he's sat down, he's reading his book so he can't see us. Now this lady here, this lady, she screwed me over so many times. What she's doing right now is sort of daydreaming, looking out the window. She doesn't really know what she wants to do with her life. In a few seconds she's gonna take a nap, but the problem with her is that sometimes after she decides to go to sleep, like right now, she just wakes up like she had some sort of crazy nightmare or something. Then she'll spot you and it's mission over. So you gotta be careful with her. With these two, if they're not moving, then they're sleeping and you can safely continue on, like right now. They pose absolutely no threat for the mission. Oh man, this train passing sequence right here is just so amazing, and I think without this particular detail in this level, it wouldn't be what it is. It's just awesome when that train passes and then Sam just sort of makes a Spider-Man maneuver. But it's kind of getting chilly outside, so let's get back in.
Brunton's chums in the CIA came through for us.
Sauce's right leg has more prosthetics in it than Lee Major's.
Apparently, he had a disagreement with a landmine.
Might register different on thermal.
Perfect.
Monsieur, you requested earplugs?
Ah, yes.
I'm very sorry, but I couldn't find any. If your neighbors start shouting again, please feel free to call me and I'll ask them to be quiet.
Thank you.
I'm very sorry.
Back in the game when I first played Pandora Tomorrow, I was so glad to see that it continued where the first Splinter Cell game left off when it comes to these side conversations that you can hear throughout the levels. Now, I talked about this particular topic in the first episode of Splinter Cell Classics, and unfortunately it was in the part of the video that was damaged during the rendering.
Wake up, Poindexter.
First, you tell me, who are you?
I'm your Uncle Sam. Come to make sure you're still one of the good guys.
How do I trust you?
Your name's Norman Soth. Ask me about the chestnut tree.
Okay, fine. What are you doing here? If the men I'm with catch us talking, they'll kill us both.
To make your Sedona story fast.
It's an agency job. The Joint Chiefs want a military presence in Indonesia, and I was part of the plan. That's all I can say.
Who's your runner?
Clifton Finch.
What about the cryogenics lab?
Sir,
What is it now?
you have a phone call.
Stay hidden and don't make a noise.
Sorry if I woke you. It's him.
Is this a fresh phone?
We put the chip in just an hour ago.
Good, let's go to the bar car. I don't want to talk here.
He was lying about his handler, wasn't he?
Yeah, Finch has been on sick leave for 16 months. Hack the laptop now. And trail Soth. Laser mic that call. We still can't risk blowing Soth's cover.
The thing I was talking about, and that you didn't have the opportunity to hear, is that the whole Splinter Cell series is just packed with these really fun side conversations that you can listen to, but usually it's better to make your moves while these guards are having their little dialogues, because if you stick around and wait for them to finish their little conversations, after that they're going to start patrolling around, and it's very likely that they are going to be alerted more to your presence. And because Splinter Cell is a game of tactics where it's not only important what you do, but when you do it, it's actually much better to make your moves while the guards are having their conversations. Even if that means that you're going to miss out on a fun or funny dialogue. But in some cases, you know, it's exceptional. In some cases, you gotta stick around for those conversations. For example, in this level, right now, the conversation that Norman Soth is having with somebody on his phone is an objective. So we have to laser mic his conversation. If we don't, it's mission over.
Then you're bulletproof. It's not safe to talk now. I need to get off this train. No, I can't. It's not possible. Of course. Till next time.
Anyways, guys, since this episode is slowly but surely getting close to its end, I want to take the time left to thank you guys for watching the first episode and leaving your support. Now, of course, the video didn't go viral or anything like that, but the mission that I set for myself was accomplished, and that was to interact with you guys and create an opportunity to bring the consistency of my videos, particularly my gaming videos, on a higher level. I am so happy to have seen a lot of interaction from you guys and a decent number of likes, 1+s and shares and comments, but for this time I'd like to ask you guys to sort of let me know what classic missions you would like to see in the future, because in the next episode I'm planning to do a mission from Splinter Cell Chaos Theory, but I would really like to hear from you guys what other missions you would like to see for episodes after that one. So please do let me know in the comments what certain missions you would like to see in future episodes, and maybe even why you would like to see them, why you love them so much. It would be a huge success for me to go beyond these 3 episodes that I'm planning for the series, and that depends on the interaction from you guys. The ultimate success that I can imagine for the series would be to do a collaboration with another Splinter Cell fan, in which we would do sort of a dual commentary. And if anybody who is watching would just so happen to like to do that sort of collaboration with me on this channel, then please do not hesitate to contact me through a message on YouTube, and then later on I'll give you my email address so that we could work out the details. As for this episode, I really do hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, share the video with your friends, and like I said earlier, please comment and let me know what missions you would like to see in future videos. Anyways, that would be all for this time. I want to thank everybody for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.